What's up, everybody? Alexander, the Day Trading Champ, and today we've got 3 high quality, high probability win rate setups for you to take advantage of today. With that being said, this isn't a channel for me to tell you when to press the buy button, when to press the sell button. This is a channel where you learn the process on how to trade options, and with that being said, let's get into it. Alright, so the first trade we've got here planned is NKLA. Now you can see we've got inverted head and shoulder here. Alright, which is obviously a breakout higher pattern, alright, and on top of that we've got a symmetric wedge here, alright, which is basically when you get higher lows and then lower highs converging together for a breakout higher or lower. Now, the reason why we believe this would be a breakout higher here is obviously because the inverted head and shoulders trading above the simple moving average, and on top of that, look at the daily chart here. We have got absolutely no sellers coming in on the down day. So you see, when we're going up on significant volume, and when we had a red day, it was on absolutely weak volume. We've got MACD converging, so the chart here is very bullish. I will say that the one red flag I'm seeing on NKLA's chart is that they're actually distributing the stock, it seems, as we're going up. So that's kind of a bearish flag there. That's not very good, but pretty much everything else, right? We've got about 5 factors pointing to a move higher. So I'm going to be very, wary of the possibility that, maybe this thing doesn't surge up higher, but there's a very good probability that we will break out higher today. So what I'm looking for here is to break above this green line of this wedge on strong volume. Alright, so you want to see strong volume. If it's on weak volume, just don't take the trade. Alright, so this video is going to be an hour before the trading session, so things can change until then, but just make sure you're aware and you know what you're doing before you take any trades. Alright, second high probability setup we've got planned for today. We've got a head and shoulders on BIDU. Alright, and what are we waiting for? We're waiting for a bounce into the zone of 26 or 126, 125.7. Alright, what is this going to do? It's going to give us a very good risk to reward, where we're going to have a lot more downside potential than up, and that's going to make it a lot higher chance for you to win the trade. On top of that, let's zoom out to the daily chart here. Alright, you get a bearish reversal candle here on top of the simple moving average. On top of that, you got no buyers coming in. The only thing I will say about the BIDU chart is that you also don't have a ton of sellers coming in, so it's very possible that we don't get any really large move here. But I do believe that any bounce up into this level is going to be a very high quality short. Alright, it might not be for a ton of points. You might not be making 200%. You can at least be making 25% on a quick drop out of this level. Alright, so that's the second high quality trade we've got set up here, and hopefully we'll see accelerated sell volume heading into this level. Why? Because if you look, yesterday going into the close, you got accelerated sell volume into the close, which is definitely a bearish sign. Alright, but here's the thing, guys, today we might not even reach this level. Alright, so that's why I'm saying we're waiting for the trade to present itself to us. If we don't bounce in this level today, we're not taking this trade at all. Alright, but out of 3 trades, hopefully we're going to have one that is going to meet our requirements, and that's actually going to be a high win rate, high probability setup for us. Alright, so the next trade we've got here planned, crowd. Now, what I like about this is it's got a very strong uptrending momentum here. You can see, we've got 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 tap, 4 tap, 5 tap, 6 tap, 7 tap off this trend line. It's extremely strong trend. Alright, on top of that, crowd is a cloud stock. Alright, now let's compare crowd to Amazon. Amazon and crowd trade very similarly. Okay, so knowing this, Amazon also has Prime Day. Alright, so what does Amazon do 99% of the time heading into Prime Day? It actually runs up into Prime Day. Alright, so if Amazon's going to be trading up, crowd will also be trading up, for the most part, and that's why I really like that in combination with Prime Day and this trend here. Any drop down to this trend, I want to buy calls on. Alright, and the strategy here this week, guys, is buying very close to the money strikes, because with the market conditions, anything can change in a matter of seconds, right? We could have Donald Trump, being put back in the hospital today, right, or tomorrow, right? We never know. So when you got crazy news catalysts like this that can completely ruin your trade, we want to go close to the money, because if you're going out of the money and then this trade starts going the opposite way, you lose so much value so quickly. So because of the market conditions, we're going with close to the money strike. So crowd strike, right, if we drop down to 140, you're going to want to go with 142, 143s, right, if these ticking ones. Alright, so you want to go close to the money here. So that's why I didn't go over the strike prices for any of these stocks. Alright, but honestly, I would just go about $1 out of the money. All right, so just super close to money, or even go with the first in the money strike. All right, so that's the strike strategy for all of these, especially since we're not targeting any crazy moves here. We're just targeting the direction to go in our favor as soon as we reach these levels that we're targeting. All right, so these are the 3 high quality trade setups today. I'll recap it very briefly. Crowd, you buy calls on any dip down to the simple moving average or this trend here. Why? Because it's going to give you increased upside potential, and you're pretty much risking absolutely nothing to make money there. Obviously, you'll take your loss if the thing starts dropping out, but it's very unlikely. All right, that's why we like to take the high quality setups. All right, next, NKLA breakout. All right, we're looking for strong volume above this green line, this green wedge here that I have drawn up. Now, usually I never draw up these lines because I see it myself without drawing it, but the reason I draw these up for you guys is so you can get the visual and you can see what I'm seeing. All right, and then last trade, BIDU. We're looking for a rise into this level here, which will really just be that top end of that shoulder, all right, where hopefully it just increases our probability for a move downwards. Now, we're not looking for any crazy move here, so you can start selling some closer to this range here at 123. All right, so with that being said, you're obviously going close to the money strike here, so 125s or even 126 puts as we reach this level, if we reach that level. All right, so we're not saying do this or do that. We're saying react as we approach these levels. All right, so those are the high quality setups today. Like I said, I'm not here to tell you press buy, press sell. All right, I'm telling you that this is the most probable thing to happen when we reach these levels, and I hope you make money on these trades today. Alright, if you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure you are. Hit the notification bell if you haven't turned those on yet. That way you're notified on the trades for the day. Alright, let me know what you think. If I'm forgetting anything, maybe I'm not understanding something here that you see. Alright, and with that being said, leave me a comment below and let me know if you got any questions or anything at all. Alright, and I will definitely get to you. Alright, drop a like if you enjoyed the video. And we'll have a Reddit community down in the description below that you can join. It's completely free to you, completely to your advantage, and we post good information, key levels, and we'll keep you updated there as much as we can during the day. I'm Alexander, the Day Trading Champ, and I will see you guys on the next video.